B. Sartha from EC Department of Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. In this Signals and Systems Laboratory session, today we are going to perform the basic operations on matrices by using MATLAB software. So in this program, we are going to do the mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, division, inverse, rank. We are going to calculate by using MATLAB software. So in order to do that one, first we have to double click on MATLAB software. So as soon as you are going to double click on MATLAB software, so here you are going to get 3 window screen. So here it appears to be the first one is current folder, second one is command window, third one is workspace. So here current folder is the folder where you are going to save the program in documents in MATLAB. So when you are going to save the programs in MATLAB, the saved programs will be appear here. So the second thing is workspace. So this is the space, the variables, whatever you are going to enter in program or through command window, those variables will appear here. Next one is the command window. It is the window where you can able to type the program, you can able to enter the input variables, and at that page only you are going to get the output variables also. So here the first program for our SS laboratory is basic operations and matrices. So here the MATLAB stands for matrices laboratory. That means whatever the instruction you are going to type, each instruction, that is input data, are going to convert into matrices. So here we are this is the first lab. So first initially we are going to do the operations, basic commands in MATLAB using command window. So here before going to the program, first we have to learn some commands. So here in order to start any program through editor window, so if you want to do any program, so here you have to click new script. So when you are going to click new script, here you are going to get editor window, so where you are going to type the program. So you can able to do the some commands through command window also. So first lab we are going to do the basic operations through command window as well as editor window. So in order to start, first we have to learn some basic commands. So whenever we are going to write a program, so you have to write CLC. CLC is the basic MATLAB command which is used to clear the MATLAB screen. So similar to C language, every instruction ends with semicolon, and this is also case sensitive language. So here the CLC command is used to clears the command window screen. Just after writing CLC and ends with semicolon, just press enter. When you are going to enter, so simply what happens means whatever the command window, so the total window will be cleaned up. So next we have to write clear all. So clear all means, so actually here we didn't run any program. So this command is used to clear the data in workspace, that is the variables in the workspace. So in order to learn that one, just here I am going to enter some data. Some A equal to 4, B equal to 6. So after entering, just whatever the data entered in command window, that will be appears in workspace. So A equal to 4, B equal to 6. So if I want to clear the workspace, I have to use a command clear all. Just run this command. So when you are going to run this command, simply what happened? The details, otherwise the data in workspace will be disappears. So if I am going to write again CLC after this one and press enter, simply the data available in the command window will be cleared. So similarly, the third command, close all. Close all is the command used to close the figure windows opened for previous program. So when you are going to enter, still we didn't run any program, that's why here there are no figure windows. So you have to remind what? For every program you have to write 3 commands. So first one is CLC, which is used to clear the command window screen. Next, Clear all is used to clear the workspace variables, and close all. Close all is used to close the figure windows. So here, so for the first program, so we have to do the operation on matrices. Before doing what are the basic matrices operations, we can able to perform matrix addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We can able to calculate inverse, calculation of determinant, adjoint matrix, calculation of rank matrix. So we can able to get any mathematical operation by using MATLAB software, by using general commands or inbuilt commands. So first here I am going to take two matrices in general with 3 by 3 order, otherwise 2 by 2 order. So in order to enter the matrix element, so first what I have to do means, let it be A equal to, so if I want to give 3 by 3 matrix means 3 rows and 3 columns. So you have to give in this manner. So use square bracket. I am going to give the elements of this matrix as 1. So you can able to separate row elements by using space or comma. So I am going to give in two methods, one space 2, space 3. So if I want to enter the next row elements, you have to end with semicolon. So next one is 4, 5, 6 and put semicolon. Next 7, 8, 9. So here 3 rows, 3 columns elements. You may give any element number na. So next. So I am going to press enter. Just after pressing enter, just observe in command window you are going to get the output at that window only. A equal to 1, 2, 3 is the first row elements, 4, 5, 6 is the second row elements, 7, 8, 9 is the third row elements. So here you can able to give in another manner also. So I am going to give A equal to, so here again start square bracket, 1 comma 2 comma 3 and put semicolon for 2. Give the next row elements. Next 4 comma 5 comma 6 semicolon, 7 comma 8 comma 9 and square bracket. So here now I am going to end with what? Semicolon, this instruction. So now if you are going to press, you are not going to get the what? A matrix elements. In order to get that one, just you have to use another command in MATLAB. So disp, in order to display the matrix A elements, so you have to write in this manner. So disp A. So when you are going to write a disp A command, so simply the matrix A will be displayed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the two methods to enter the any matrix. So you can able to separate the row elements by either space or comma, and every column is going to enter, every column you have to get by using semicolon. So in order to, so there is another way you can able to give. So here observe in workspace, whatever the elements you are going to get in what? Workspace. The variables will be simply appeared in the workspace also. So now I am going to enter another matrix B. B equal to, so I am going to take 2, 3, 4. So here next 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, next 2, 4, 6. So here I am going to use what? So simply I entered the second matrix, let it be B, elements as 2, 3, 4, first row elements, 1, 2, 2 is the next row elements, 2, 4, 6 is the third row element. So here every row is separated by a semicolon. Again I am going to press. So here you are going to get what? The B matrices elements as 2, 3, 4 as the first row, 1, 2, 2 as the second row elements, and 2, 4, 6 is the third row elements. So here you are going to get what? B matrices variables also. Is it clear? So here you can able to enter in another manner also. If you want to enter through using command, so simply you can able to give A equal to input, enter the elements of matrix C. So however we are going to do in editor window. So at that time I will explain the input command also. So now I have to perform what? So here you can able to give. So in command window there is no back button. So you have to go for what? Next enter. So in order to enter, I am going to use here some percentage symbol. So here, just I will explain in editor window. So now I have to get what? Addition of these two matrices. So what you are going to do if you want to perform, simply you are going to use mathematically the plus operator. So again I have to store in some other variable. So here I am going to select, let it be C equal to A plus B. So if I am going to write ends with a semicolon, the addition will be not displayed, but it will be displayed in the workspace. In order to get the addition of two matrices, so here you save the addition in the variable C. So you have to write a command disp C. So when you are going to write disp C, you are going to get what? The addition of these two matrices. Similarly, we can able to get the subtraction of matrices. So A minus B. So here I am not going to give the semicolon. At this time you are going to get the subtraction of given two matrices A minus B at this point only, that is D equal to minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. So again I have to perform matrices operation. So I am going to take another variable E. So here if I am going to take the same variable D equal to A star B. So here it will give what? Multiplication, matrix multiplication of A and B here. So here you are going to get what? 10. So here 19, 26, 25, 46, 62. So here you are going to 40, 73, 98. So this is the matrix multiplication of A and B. Just observe in workspace. We used D variable for to store the subtraction of A and B, and we use the same variable to store the multiplication, matrix multiplication of A and B. So when you observe here, A and B are the given matrices, C is the addition of A and B, D here you are going to get what? Where it is subtraction of matrices or multiplication of matrices, you are going to get matrices multiplication. Why? Because means the D variable used for both subtraction as well as matrix multiplication. So here the latest operation will be stored in that variable. So in order to avoid that confusion, so simply I am going to use another variable D equal to A star B. So now I am going to get it what? D equal to A star B, also here E equal to A star B. Again I am going to get the same data, but here what happened? Again in D, what we are having? The same multiplication only. Why? Because means here we are unable to get the, so here back button. So simply we are having what? Again E is also able to store the matrix multiplication only. Simply this is said to be matrix multiplication. I am going to use another variable F equal to A dot star B. So now observe the difference. So E is A star B, whereas F is A dot star B. Now just observe the resultant here. E you got it as 10, 19, 26, 25, 46, 62, 40, 73, 90. Whereas the dot operator, the multiplication with dot operator, we obtained what? 2, 6, 12, 4, 10, 12, 14, 32, 54. So there is a difference between matrix multiplication by using star operator and multiplication that is dot operator, dot star operator. So this operation is said to be the multiplication of A and B matrices element wise multiplication. That means here this is the matrix multiplication. How you are going to do the matrix multiplication? So in order to perform matrix multiplication, the number of columns in first matrix should be equal to the number of rows in the second matrices. So here you are going to do, So what is happening? Just here matrix you have to calculate determinant and you have to follow the procedure to calculate the matrix multiplication. So here, whereas dot wise, element wise multiplication is done by using dot star operator. So dot star, what are the elements? A and B. So here this is the first row, first element. This is the of A. These 2 is the first row, first element of the second matrix B. So here the dot multiplication operator is done like this. 1 into 2 and 2 into 3. 3 into 4. So here you have to get what? 2, 6 and 12. Just observe. The first row elements are what? In element wise multiplication 2, 6, 12. Next. Second one is what? 4 into 1. 5 into 2. 6 into 2. Similarly 7 into 2. 8 into 4. 9 into 6. So here you have to get what? 4, 10, 12, 14, 13, 15. This is the difference between matrix multiplication using star operator and element wise operation, matrix multiplication by using dot star operator. So here this is the difference between these two operations. Next I have to perform element wise division. To perform that one, just I am going for G equal to A dot slash B. So here I am going to get the general division of A and B elements by element wise. Whereas A star B, just I am going to give another variable G equal to A slash B. So general slash, that is A division B is going to give. So observe for G matrix and H matrix, both values are different. So the operators are, first one is what? A dot slash B, whereas the second one is A slash B. A dot slash B gives what? The element wise division of A matrix with B matrix elements. Whereas A by B gives, this is equal to the A star inverse of B. Just try to check theoretically. So when you are going to type command H equal to A slash B, it is the resultant is equal to the A into B inverse. Otherwise A into inverse of B. Is it clear, ma? Similarly, I am going to get I equal to B dot slash A. So B dot slash A gives what? The division of second row, second matrix elements, that is element wise division with the elements, with what? My elements of the A matrix. So afterwards you can able to calculate transpose det. So in order to calculate transpose, just I am going to use J equal to some A. In order to get the transpose, you have to use this symbol. So J equal to which will give transpose. Transpose means what, ma? The matrix row elements are changes to column elements are changes to row elements. So simply, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the elements of A matrix. So 1, 2, 3 became as column, 4, 5, 6 became as column, 7, 8, 9 became a third column element. Similarly, you can able to calculate det of A, determinant of A. So det of A. So simply when it is 2 by 2 matrix, you are going to calculate determinant as AD minus BC if the elements of matrix are A, B, C, D. So here similarly you can able to calculate L equal to det of B. So det of B equal to what? You are going to get L equal to 2 value. Just calculate theoretically also. Next we can able to calculate while doing inverse of a given matrix. In mathematical procedure, it will take somewhat lengthy process and complex when the order of matrix increases. But when you are going to do it by MATLAB, it will become easy. So here I am going to take M equal to inverse of A. So simply, so what is the warning gave here? Matrix is close to the singular or badly scaled. Results may be inaccurate. So when you are going to take, if the determinant of the given matrix goes to 0, simply you are going to get the inverse calculation is impossible to calculate. So that's why you have to choose the elements in correct way. So next I am going for N equal to inverse of B. So here you are going to get some proper elements. So next you can able to get what? I am going to state here N equal to P equal to, I am performing A dot star. Inverse of A is given as what? Otherwise I am going for inverse of B. B dot star. Inverse of B is saved in N. So when you are going to do this one, so simply here you are going to get what? So just I am going to write P equal to B star N. So here you are going to get what? Identity matrix. You know that A dot A star, it is A inverse equal to inverse identity matrix with 3 by 3. Here you have to perform what? Matrix multiplication only. So here B is the given matrix, N is the inverse of B. When you are going to perform B star, that is B multiplication into what? Inverse of B becomes what? Identity matrix having values 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So by using these commands, you can able to calculate the sub matrix, you can able to give the row matrix, you can able to give. So here I am going to write Q equal to zeros. So here I am next, I have to calculate rank of A. So this is rank of A. So rank of A matrix is given by 2. R equal to rank of B. So it is 3. Similarly, you can able to calculate S equal to eigenvectors also, EIG. So eigenvectors of A. So you are going to get 3 eigenvectors, that is, so in this way you can able to calculate, so any value matrices operations. So in order to get this one, so here we are going to have, so these are the operations we can able to perform through command window. So here go for script, and here you are going to have, in order to get any help, so simply just all of you observe, go for home page, here there is a question mark, so bottom help is there, simply click on help. As you double click help, so simply you are going to get MATLAB. So select here MATLAB. So get started with MATLAB. Here you are going to have tutorials classes. So simply desktop basics. Just I am going to click desktop basics. So here it is going to give what? Current folder, access your files, command window, enter the commands, workspace, explore data. So here you can able to give the values like this. Create here value cos A, sin A. So simply here, so next go for matrices and arrays, where here how we can able to enter the row elements, column elements, how we are going to create a matrices. Here 3 by 3, here 1 2 3 4 means 1 row 4 columns. So this is the array is a row vector. So this is the row vector. Create a matrix with what? 3 by 3 matrix. How we have to enter the matrix elements. So these are the tutorial classes given in the help command. Just to go through that one in order to have a learn about MATLAB software. So here zeros, z equal to zeros of 5 comma 1, what indicates when you are going to write this command? Zeros. So the first element indicates number of rows, second element is number of columns. So it is going to have what when you are going to assign it to z 5 comma 1 means what? So simply zeros. 5 rows are zeros and 1 column. All elements are zeros. Similarly, matrix and array operations. If you want to add plus 10 variable, so simply you are going to get it as what? For add matrix A. What is the matrix A here? So this is matrix A is what? 1 3 5 2 4 6 7 8. For these all elements, the value, scalar value added 10. So simply you are going to get this resultant sign of A. And transpose of matrix A is given by A transpose symbol. Next, A star inverse. In order to, simply you are going to get here identity matrix. So already we done in command window. So simply here A dot star A, that is the element wise operation. So here it is going to give what? Inverse. So the cap. Similarly, just to go through the help command in order to learn MATLAB efficiently, just here again switch back to the command window. So in this way we can able to enter the matrix. Just observe the command window. We are going to give the instructions and at that place we can able to get the output also. So this is the workspace. So here, but same operations we have to done through a editor window. In order to do it on editor window, just go for new script and click it on. So here you are going to get a place like this. So if you want to know clearly, just I am going for click on new script. Here you are going to get like this. So in order to start every program, what I told, you have to start any program with 3 commands: CLC, clear all, close all. So here I am going to do. Next, in order to know the program, just here I am going to write a comment. Comment is the instructions which is not executed by MATLAB software. Whenever comment means you have to start with a percentage symbol. If a instruction starts with percentage symbol, it will appear in green color. That means which shows that that instruction is not executed by MATLAB software. So here I am going to write operations on. That is basic operations on matrices. So here. Next I am going to write what? Clear all. So after clearing, just I am going to here defining matrix A. Defining matrices. So how we are going to enter? You can able to give in this way. We are having 3. You can able to give the matrices element directly in the editor window. You can able to give through command window also. So I am going to select A equal to. I am going to choose one matrix as A. Write input. So input is a command where we are going to give the inputs after running the program through command window. Input. So I am going to write. So this is the, when you are going to write, you are going to get the MATLAB commands. So here you are going to get input. You have to start with what? Enter the first matrix. Enter the matrix A. I am going to write. Enter the matrix A. A equal to. So after that one, I have to get what? Disp. I have to disp. That is to display the A matrix. Disp A. Similar to C language, every instruction ends with semicolon and this is case sensitive. Next we have to enter what? In order to second matrix. In order to perform the operations, just I am copying this one and paste. Now I am going to select the second matrix as B. Enter the matrix B. Now I have to display the matrix B also. Now I am going to write addition of A and B. So in order to perform addition, what we are going to do? Just I am going to save in variable C. C equal to A plus B. So here we perform the addition operation by using plus operator and we saved in a variable C. When you are going to run the program, we didn't get the output. Why? Because means you have to display that variable. So for displaying that variable, you have to use display command. So disp, the addition is, just again we are making some comment, is disp C. So when you are going to write this program, just first I will run this program. Just here first we enter the basic command CLC, clear all, close all. Next we have to define 2 matrices. For that one I am going to use the input command A equal to, this is the format input. You have to enter the matrix A. disp A be equal to, in order to get these elements, you have to use what? The command disp for displaying the matrix A elements. Similarly for B, next the addition of A and B, we use the variable C to store the addition of A and B matrices. So in order to get that value, you have to use again disp command disp C. Before that, in order to avoid the confusion for all operations, because we are performing so many operations, so I am going to give some statement. The addition is C. So simply after writing the program, you have to save the program like this. Save as. So I am going to save it, and so all of you create a folder on desktop or go for documents. In the documents you are having MATLAB folder, you can able to save at that time also. So when you are going to save here, documents, MATLAB. So MATLAB, you can able to save it as, so here this is the basic operations. So try to listen all of you. When you are going to save the program, so the program name should be, doesn't contain all special characters or all symbols or all numbers, and don't give space and don't give standard commands used in the MATLAB software. So for this one, I am going to save this program as program 1. Program 1 without any space, basic operations. And here observe save as type, because this is the MATLAB, you have to, actually default is .m file only. All of you check for .m file, just here .m file and save like this. Just here. Now the name changes to what? Here from untitled to program 1 basic operations.m, and in current folder you got this name, basic program 1 operations. These are the previous operations ma. So simply program 1 basic operations. Now here in editor window there is a symbol, triangular symbol. Under that run is there. Now you have to, after saving the program, run the program. So here you can able to save this program desktop also. Just I am going to save it on desktop. Just run the program, change folder. So here you are going to get what? Enter the matrix A. Just all of you observe all the command window, the data is cleared. So here enter the matrix. I am going to give the same manner. So I am going to give same variables, whatever we gave in command window, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, the matrix A matrix is displayed. Again you have to enter what? B. So for that one, this time I am using up arrow. The B matrix, you can able to use this type also. Just I am selecting B. Again enter. Line A, 8. There is a error. Just when you yes, input enter the matrix B. Program 1 basic operations. Incorrect use of equal to. So here data entered is here there is a mistake in the command window ma. So there is no mistake in the editor window. So in what way you have to give? After B, don't use equal to symbol here. The use of equal to operator is wrong. So that's why I have to give it through. Yes. Square bracket. Yes. This one. Now enter. So here you are going to get it as what? Enter the matrix. The data is cleared. Just I will explain step by step. So first the MATLAB software runs first sentence, that is the which is common, that is not common, so it leaves as is. Next one CLC, which clears the command window previous data, and clear all means the workspace previous data is cleared. Close all figure windows previously opened are closed. Next, defining matrices A equal to input. So after running the program, enter the matrix A. So whatever we written brackets, that will be appeared here. So I entered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in matrix form. Then what I gave the command display. So that's why the A matrix is displayed here. Next one is, next MATLAB software goes for this instruction B equal to input, enter the matrix B. So here we are going to get B equal to input, enter the matrix B. So here I did mistake, that's why the program won't run. There is error, don't use equal to symbol. So again I entered the matrix B using without any space. So here the disp B command is used to display the B matrix. Next what we wrote, C equal to A plus B. Disp the addition is, that's why the addition is disp C. What is the C variable is having now? The addition of A and B. So what is the addition of A and B? A is 1, here observe, A equal to 1, B equal to 2. The first row element, 1 plus 2, 3, 2 plus 3, 5. So here 3 plus 4, 7, 4 plus 1, 6, 1, 5, 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 2, here 6 plus 2, 8. Next 7 plus 2, 9. Here we are having 8 plus 4, 12. Next we are having the third row element, 9 plus 6 is 15. In this way we are going to. Similarly we can able to perform. Just I am going to copy this one. Control V, subtraction of A and B. So I am going to vary. I am going to store in another variable, because I told already we are going to store in same variable. The same data, whatever stored in that variable, previous data will be erased and new data will be entered. So C equal to, just I am going to use A minus B operator. Disp, the subtraction is, next disp, what is the variable? Now we have to change it as B. So I am going to write again. I will save the program and run the program, and it is asking for same. Enter the matrix. So here this is the first program. I am going to do it by step. So after doing some programs, you can able to enter the program, entire program. Then you can able to give the data through command window. So I am going to use up arrow. So A equal to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Enter. B equal to 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2. So here you are going to get it as what? Just scroll this one. A, B we given the matrix. Next addition, the subtraction is done. Similarly go for, just I am entering all. Then I will run the program. Control copy. Control V. Multiplication of A and B. Just I am going to store in another variable. Let it be E. For matrix multiplication, just to use star operator. So here I am going to write display multiplication is disp. What is the variable? In which variable we stored? In variable E. Next I am going to write control copy element wise multiplication. So this is said to be the matrix multiplication. So here element wise multiplication, control copy, here The disp is changes to, here we have to store in another variable, let it be f. I am going to change it as a dot star b. Disp, here we have to disp f. Next. So I am going to again copy this one, Control C, Control V. So I am performing now division. So division. So I am doing element wise division. Element wise division. So here I am going to store in a variable g dot slash. So element wise division. Just observe clearly. Now I have to write disp g. Next what I have to do? Next transpose of A, transpose of B. Next you can able to division. Next transpose of A. So in order to get transpose, what you have to do? So G H equal to A transpose. You can able to use this symbol. Now what you have to display? Display just I am copying this one. Display the transpose of A is. So here H. Next transpose of Control V. Transpose of B. I am using another variable I. Here B disp I. Similarly you can able to get what? Inverse. Just here I will do for only one. Inverse of B. You can able to do it for Control copy. Yes. Control V. J equal to, just to calculate inverse we are going to use standard command inverse INV of B. Inverse and disp here J. So just the final I want to do with rank of A. Rank of A. What is the command used to calculate rank of A? A equal to just RANK. Rank of A. Just I am copying disp. Yes, extra da is there. The rank of A. A is disp K. So in this way you can able to calculate submatrix or anything. So you can able to rank. I can just finally I have to calculate another operation also. Eigen values of A. Otherwise here we will go for B matrix. Just Control V. Here we used, I'm going to use M, EIG, eigen of the standard command EIG of B. Yes, here you are going to get the syntax for this command ma. EIG of B, disp, the eigenvalues of B. Disp, here you have to use M. So this is the method to enter the program. So first here, just once again I will explain step by step because this is the initial program. When we are going to do it an editor program, editor window, first you have to save the program in desktop or in documents in MATLAB by using what .m file, and don't save the program with special characteristics, symbols or totally numbers, and don't give the space, and don't use the standard commands to save the program. So I am going to use some comments in order to understand clearly. Every comment starts with percentage symbol, then the total sentence appears to be in green color. So before writing actual program, we have to write 3 commands for every program initially. CLC, clear all, close all. CLC is used to clear the screen, clear all is used to clear the workspace variables, whereas close all is used to close the figure windows. Now we are doing what program? We have to perform the basic mathematical operations on matrices. So first, in order to perform operations, first we have to give the matrices. So let it be, I am going to take it as A and B. So you have to give in this format input, enter the matrix A. You have to get that matrix. So you have to use a command disp command and disp of A. This command is used to display the A matrix element. So B equal to input, enter the matrix B. Again you have to get the matrix by using command disp. Next we are performing operations one by one. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, multiplication, division, rank, det, you are going to calculate. So here we didn't calculate the det, no. Just here I am going to enter det of determinant of A matrix. Just for that one, n equal to, you have to use command det, det, det of A. So next is what? Disp. Disp, the determinant of A is disp, where what variable we stored in n. So here you have to get like this, determinant of A is here, B is there. So in this way you have to enter the instructions one by one. The addition is done by A plus B. You have to get that addition by using disp command. Again the subtraction is done by A minus B. Multiplication is done by A star B. Element wise multiplication is done by A star, A dot star B. And here division is done by A dot slash B. So simply what we are transpose is done by A transpose symbol. Next we are going to, we calculated transpose B. We wrote the program for. Next inverse, INV command is used to calculate the inverse of A and B. RANK is used to calculate the rank of, and DET is used to calculate the determinant of any matrices. So after saving the program, you have to run the program. So you have to enter, just click on up arrow. So here we are going to get, we use the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After entering, after giving the matrix elements, so simply the matrix A will be displayed. Again it is asking for enter the matrix B. So we enter the matrix B elements. Just wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Matrix B is 2, 3, 4. So here observe. All operations are calculated. Matrix A we entered as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We are going to get the matrix A because we use the disp command. Next is what? Enter the matrix B. We gave 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6 as the elements. We got the matrix B. Next, the first operation is addition. Next operation is subtraction. next is matrix multiplication, next is element wise multiplication, next element wise division, transpose of A, transpose of B, that means rows are changed to columns, columns are changed to rows, inverse of B, rank of A, eigenvalues of B, depth of A. In this way we can able to perform the operations. So in this lab we learn how to use the MATLAB software. So as soon as you are going to open the MATLAB, you are going to get what? 3 windows generally, that is current folder where you are going to save the program. The programs will be appears when you are going to save in MATLAB folders, and workspace is the space where you are going to get the variables, input variables as well as the output variables. And here edit command window where you are going to give the input data and the output data is displayed. And the editor window where we are going to type the program and do the programs. So after writing the program, you have to save the program and run the program. Then you are going to get the mathematical data, that is numerical data in command window. Whereas if you are having any graphs, that will be appears in figure window. So those we will learn in the second lab. So this is the basic operations on matrices. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.